Like addiction. The fact that when I talk about relapsing over 200 times, all anybody sees is an addict choosing. I never chose to relapse. I hated it. I begged God, I pleaded, I cried, I followed every suggestion. I have never wanted anything in my entire life more than I never wanted to stick a fucking needle in my arm again. I hated everything about it. I hated the consequences, the withdrawals. Oh my God, the fucking withdrawals. But what I did choose is to fight for my recovery over and over. I chose cold turkey detox hundreds of times while working 40 to 60 hours a week, whether homeless or crashing in someone's couch or in a halfway house. I just fought and fought and fought. You know what kind of guidance I got? That I was just overcomplicating it, and which totally agree. Yeah, I was really aware of that. So what do? Well, you just keep it simple. The problem was we don't embody these things anymore. The world has gotten so abundant and we have lost ourselves so totally and the distracting nature of the world that we don't map ourselves anymore. We don't understand. We don't know why we think what we think. We don't know why we feel what we feel. And the greatest disaster of all is how hard we will fight to stay stuck in that ignorance and then build this egocentric personality to defend our ignorance. This is the Dunning-Kruger effect. The only thing that outweighs the ignorance we have about who and what we are is our arrogance, that authenticity is all our destructive nature. Authenticity is the nobility that lies within our heart, and addiction is not a choice. Anybody stage 2 and beyond, we have understood this for 70 years, and I will say it over and over and over until every American everywhere understands the most basic shit about addiction. Every addict hates this. Sure, we're at different levels of denial and acceptance, and many of us have fought for our recovery and failed so many times we've just given up. You want to know who knows the most about recovery slogans? Go talk to your local homeless addict. You think they didn't fight for their lives? You think people enjoy being homeless junkies, homeless raging alcoholics? Sure, when you put a camera in their face, they might say, oh yeah, I'm choosing to be out here because they know you're using them for performance. I talk to homeless all the time. And I was one of them for over 10 years. We don't need to constantly process the consequences of our addiction. We're hyper aware of them. What we need is healing. And we refuse to even have a meaningful conversation about what addiction is, that it affects our neurotransmitter function. Well, then maybe we should do things that start healing and repairing neurotransmitter function, regulating our endorphins. We know what to do. What about neuroplasticity, creating healthy new neurons and new maps of meaning and experience? We know how to do it.